Stepping down and moving in a different direction. The Michigan Supreme Court Chief Justice has revealed where she's going after announcing her resignation yesterday. Thanks for watching the news at 6. I'm David Custer.
And I'm Meg McLeod. Bridget McCormack has announced she's headed for a legal nonprofit after she steps down from the high court by the end of this year. With such a powerful position soon to be vacated, TV5's James Felton spoke with a legal expert about what's next.
It makes sense that she's going to step down by the end of the year, certainly depending on what happens in the midterm election. That way, of course, Governor Whitmer can name her replacement.
Kyla Stepp talking about Michigan Supreme Court Justice Bridget McCormack. McCormack is resigning her position by the end of the year. Stepp, who is an assistant professor of political science and the pre-law advisor at Central Michigan University, tells us why Governor Gretchen Whitmer gets to decide who fills McCormack's seat on the bench.
We elect our judges here in Michigan. Supreme Court justices are no exception to that. They serve 8-year terms, and then they have to run for re-election up until the age of 70, at which point they can't run for re-election anymore. However, when there's a vacancy between elections, the governor has the opportunity to name a replacement, someone to kind of fill in an interim role until the next general election comes around.
You may have heard that Whitmer is up for re-election this year. But Stepp says even if Whitmer is defeated by Republican nominee Tudor Dixon in November, it will be Whitmer's call on a new Michigan Supreme Court justice as long as McCormack resigns before noon, January 1st, 2023.
She'll get to appoint someone whether she's reelected or not, as long as she does it before the end of her term. So it really won't affect the outcome of who the new justice will be, but it certainly could affect the next time a justice steps down and there needs to be a replacement. Our next governor will obviously get to be the one to replace any future justices stepping down.
James Felton, WNEM, TV5.
McCormack will become the president and chief executive of the American Arbitration Association's International Center for Dispute Resolution in February.